I don't take a part of the reforms as well. And I don't suggest maybe National Assembly should also have a term limit. Maybe members should not serve more than 2 terms. Yeah, and I think all that should all be part of the reforms. At least to make them sit on their not to sit on their laurels and think that because they should know that they have 2 terms. They cannot go beyond 2 terms. So at least they would be able to, in the first term, then they would work so hard to make sure that they get a second term. Yeah.
Apart from Ning Mi Alonko Walla Bekeren, to ask you some few questions about issues Mi Alonko Walla Bekeren. The Gambia is faced with challenges Mi Alonko Walla Jako, Nibala Carolina, Ni Mutol, Ni Wasifal, Mi Alonko Cook, Chinese Sola, and Wasifal, I'm all but at the back. If you have a problem with it, when I fall into Banco in a town and the Maya Sava, come on the Gambian Benny challenges Siva.
Yeah, that's quite true, definitely. Naba, the fisheries sector particularly, I think a lot of reforms for Nyantekela. Right now, the Chinese fishing trawlers seem to dominate the area, and I don't apoko masakunda fanang ye fan to Chinese or blue so much so that they seem to be doing exactly whatever they want to do. All their because we told me Kalamutako, sometimes ika fishing trawlers muta illegally fishing in our waters, but in here nati jamfanang, instead of taking them to court aka fine, you can just negotiation out of court negotiation settlements I think that should not happen. Honestly, I think the law should be very strict on the way they handle these people. No matter whether they come from the Chinese or from the European Union or any other people who illegally fish in our waters. I think they are allowing these people to deplete our fishing stocks.
Apart from overfana na health sector yemo dinkral mi yalonko akamonda be keka 9 mayalti wala modul bulo akamonda ku jamal bi mi yalonko italbe wala fogon ko bo musol mi yalonko wala ka wulu ka fati ngolto ani wasifal mi yalonko fo ya ibaje mun ita fe mun problem mode mun lakta mun jate kende ala karolo mi yalonko we should improve on.
Yeah, I think the funding aspect of the health sector gives a lot to be desired. Improve because enough funding like in the budgetary funding for the health sector is important, and a lot of reforms also needs to be put in this health sector. Because right now, honestly, if you look at the status of our hospitals and health centers, it's so deplorable. I think Mansakunda Nyantawo address are there. It's very, very important address, because otherwise, if the health of the people name priority wala, then I cannot see how this country can move forward.
December 4th, presidential election. What's your prediction?
Well, it's going to be a very, very interesting election. I have no doubt. Honestly, although I'm a bit worried about the possibility of electoral violence. That I think we need to address that, because if you listen to the Molkanyo, Kajafinya,
the fanfare.
I think that should be definitely addressed. The government and the different political parties should very much cognizant of that fact and address the situation. But my prediction is that the way things are going, Barrow can easily sail through, as the winner of the next election.
So you're giving an upper hand to President Barrow?
Yeah, incumbency is a very, very important factor in Africa, because you are using public resources, and then for the people it is Barrow's resources. That's how they see it. So that's the thing. See.
So, do you think many alonko wale ka Jalayeroke ya President Barrow giving him second term in office mean Gambia will be heading back to dictators? Are you seeing that in him? Dictator?
No, I don't think Gambians will ever allow another monster in this country. We have had the experience with Yahya Jammeh, and there is no way that Gambians will give Barrow that opportunity to become a dictator in this country. As I say, is never again, and is definitely never again. He cannot. The Gambians will never allow that to happen. So that I am quite certain about. Yeah.
Naturally, I see the statistics. Many along the on the voter registration. Akamonda even mulmi along the register say over 500,000, 500,000 you were registered already. Is there any possibility of them closing pour yela voter registration ya sorong atran ko model va register?
It's not likely to happen. But I mean, like this period has been gazetted. So Niko extension of Kela, then they have to gazette it again, Purka it and Niko, then because they have to have the legal backing. At the moment, legally they cannot go beyond 11th of July, a period because. But if they see the necessity of extending the registration, they can still go back to and legalize it, give an extension. I don't think Mamiradal. They will deliberately, stop the registration. There are still people on the line. No, Mao Miradal.
Mi alam ko wala faraman santa nyim voter registration nyim wala nyin mo foreigner la wala manya ka carte o fay dom manke banko di ngon o mo fener mi alam ko ay problème o na fina fam modol pije mi alam ko fam iba fo kan ko man sakunda ay man commit wala man sulo yitande pour ka je ko min manke banko di ngodi kané dabula carte fo nyin kon nyin so pour ka sanity ka sane andiro na fina na voter registration nyina karo. Do you see the government alla commitment fa futata wo fanna nyina?
Yeah, of course, people are Mojamaka government accused they are bent on registering non-Gambians to help them to win the next election. Of course, these are all political gimmicks and it's a possibility. But the thing is, it is extremely difficult in this country to actually sanitize the voter roll to the extent that you will stop non-Gambians voting in our, or registering in our, because the thing is the situation is such that people who have been here even though they technically legally they are not Gambians, but people have been born and bred in this country, they have children here, they have done everything here. I think the law needs to be changed somehow, because if somebody is born here, you have a birth certificate, definitely. If you are born in this country, you have a birth certificate. Even though legally you cannot be a Gambian unless both of your parents are Gambians or you have naturalized as a Gambian. So you see, and there is a confusion somewhere. I think that needs to be sanitized as well. But it's a problem. And sometimes some of the parties, political parties, I don't think that's the best way to go about it. Kata, registration center to kata kiwo to starting asking people for their documents and trying to seize their documents. That's the wrong way of going about it. I think we told me Menkela, let them take the details, because there is going to be a revising court after the registration. Near revising court nata. If you have enough evidence go Mari Manke Gambian, then that's the place you should go. But you cannot seize people's documents on the queue. That's wrong.
The continuous progression of economic in the country. Do you see the need economic?
No, I don't see the need for economic to be in this country any longer. I think our security forces are well, organized enough to be able to take charge of security in this country. Honestly, I don't see the need for continuous presence of economic in this country.
Même for in December, economic ba falling na bonde abani nyama ka police force mission yinde ami alon ko natara nko ebetulaja wala na Gambia. What does it mean to us?
I don't see the need for that. Yalong, the thing is, we have got our police force, and they are capable of doing police work in this country. We don't need any foreign forces to come and help us do policing here. I think maybe it's in the interest of the government to have the foreign forces here, but honestly, Mameko is in the interest of Gambians in general.
Natara nungo ya latest ECOWAS summit ni yajibi ila ECOWAS las walantuma UN na special envoy ni ala ko wala ben sub regional dia. The issue of the TRRC ay sulo yitandi wa fanna ni la ko karre fa sango abenta wala fe ani wasifal fam president baro journalist do dia ni kaka fa bayri ni nyen ko fole ila man sa fundal lo ni nyane TRRC la ko ako da political will wala ko mu fenet mi ala ko mo pro wakilo be je political la karola pour ka tama TRRC la ko rete la karola pour ni momi ala ko mo alfalte dunia la kafo men represent kan ning sub region do woni statement sifa author about the Gambia. Are you still hopeful comment secunda BTRC la implements la recommendation by implement despite the president's statement?
Yes, I am hopeful in the sense there was a problem with the implementation of the Jane Commission. Ado ngamera masakunda fana ye karan back karanta jele dal ko they cannot just go against the will of the people. So the TRRC, everybody is focusing on the TRRC. So Ngamira, they will be very, very, very careful. I mean, the TRRC report nata to be able, they cannot, I mean, maneuver. They don't have enough room to maneuver. So I have hopes they are going to implement it. I mean, to the letter. Now let Miradal.
Finally, I come on a date with destiny. How is the sales going? Mulba karunga mo ko ya lonji lumo men na kaviri ya lonji parida abanta wodula am famala le ko pil mi ya lon go wala samba I don't know mune ba ko no me ya sabo mol they got so much interested with me ya lon ko wala ba ko no fo ya je ko ya couple finish at that point mune men nji
I'm telling a couple minutes somebody even siano at the launching. Yeah, that's why I just sample copies kite and the molako, you know. I mean, well, as you know, Gambians, not many people actually buy books in this country. So, Hanisa I have Timbuktu, I will say because the thing is, people in this country come and get a Nintenga Bukosang, Nka Fuf, you know, more so the reading culture mantra Gambia. So, you know, I mean, you don't make money from writing books, absolutely. I can assure you, yeah.
Well,
tembe bem fola dronka yalom be election yaleto. It's extremely important. Dol be nga Gambia le soto Gambia le mun tol yati so fanta fere kala dal, you know. I mean, ka peace dal Cairo sabati di bankonka, you know. Nyanta political party siata mo yala party supports bari nyanta nyo respect la le, you know. Nyanta na political leaders respect la because sometimes ka moy molbe some leaders, political leaders nenna on social media. I think that is very, very, very bad. Nyanta lo respect la le nyanta, you know. Abako saying be mem faye dal ka consultancy ke from time to time, you know, dolka dokurin dol dinna pour ka ke like editing and things of that nature. But mem faye dal mantra dokola do momo e sainte.
Okay, akamunda kapiri beno mansa kunda kono 2017 yekere wati surata watu mi alon ko fam akamunda fonyi kanela ifintita no i protesta da mi alon ko fam kapiri protesta ya yita ne ko mansula economic kol men yalon ko wolle be fonyi nyanda ka bol jele fo modo bi haruna jara afota aniola o ko nyi kono sen nani ñun mom molti mi yalon ke be mansa kunda ko mande kay ko tilimo elafta wala sotla ñin tembe wato mi yalon ko ñi incident be kala wala ko ñi be kala ayitra mansa kunda kon yemune lo ñin ko ñi
Ibrahima aboko man fe jamalong nyin koto te fanan nga moy la drong ñine keta protest le keta je kanila je inata ngamara economic soldier wala kido fay do nata faje nga lo wala nyama dara bari te fanan yalong wato kabiri be minister yala telemu kind of government spokesperson so kabiri nga moy fanan nga ami call nga ñinin ka men keta because nga lo ne ko fo moli ñinin ka na nga mel long ñu ko to you know wala ya explain men keta so te fana nga wala fo mole dal ami men explain nga wala fo mole abak amanke ko te fa amanke nyala mam pempen kala mutato itole men fo nyeto to fana nga wala fo mole
imu cabinet minister at the time manza kundala commitment about that issue for what I am wala data ni president kasi wala cabinet level falka ko ka chanu njele wo membe manza kundai mo fere la so do tembo
yalla wo mu security isolate no abako of course mansa kunda e play di ko ibe investigate la de so nte fanan surprise hani saying femfe mabo investigator no definitely bari ye lahido di la ko wato mansa kunda e lahido di because security isolem aka discuss at security level le abako cabinet mawo ngamen kala mutalal cabinet ma ko discuss o security issue le bari man sakunda ila hido ki di ko ba investigate la bari bet damen to tem malong investigation on that men nyanta fit men finti la je maoje awolonda
akamunta wati jamal bije man sakunda ka fole fen jamal bije men ka ke na kere ka fole ko ba ko nyin keskis la lo ba ko nyin investigate la bari in the later part nyaato do man ninke mo bokanalo mo ne findita akoni kon ife mo ne ka nyin cause wala mo ne ka sam
abako fenjamale maybe o costa was ikeno fanan lack of commitment, you know, o fanan si talano je dal safako beñing kisi la bari sa yatra commitment je dal ya foy dal trom bari yatra commitment je was wo fanan sa koso fo fendindo fanan sa koso wala imang enough evidence soto pour ka investigate yalo ni be investigate janni be action tala fo evidence soto me yalon ko isi action tano o finance isi sabuno bari fen jama dal si o sabuno bari lack of commitment fana o finance tarano je dal.
How was it like being a spokesperson for the government of the Gambia? President Barola Mansakunda kon waro mi yalanko kamonda scandal boka fama nimbora kudo kon sibula kudo kon. How was it like for you?
It was very, very, very difficult. I mean, for Ambuato definitely along as spokesman inyanta itadile membe keri Masakunda to bari fenjama bijente fanan kamoy moy lala drong mol kamoy nyame fanan kamoy wala nyama. So as spokesperson ka fere ke dal pour nga fere ke nga diamu menu involved bari ka fengo ka soto ka kibaro soto Masakunda to definitely mandiano wato ka kenu spokesman to wato malon fo sai na change bari definitely mandiano because fenjama ka kenu Masakunda ibuka kalamutan nintela so tileke fere ke nga try dal pour nga fen soto nga fen kalamutan bari ibuka kalamutan dalano.
But democracy kono access to information pour ka silo soro kibaro soro amo fende de miyalon ko akumata bag pour wota mandre sifali tara kerum o nyama walantum ay tara kerim pour ka je ko Masakunda pour ka komi ela ko akolate bu nyande.
Well akolate in the sense ne niatra fengol be kela Masakunda be fenkela ite mewelon ko imu minister le adu ite le nyanta kela spokesperson ibuka itandila ibuka kalamutan dala ite fanan ka moy lala to mol ka moy nyame e wala akolandi yalom ya mo jama ni atra fenketa Masakunda e ka follow men na wala mu itati men no spokesperson e pour ya explainer bari ni te mam fen kalamuta woto do aka wala ko ya nati fo e fere ke ite fana si fere ke sa try ka kibari ni soto mol bulu me alon ko wala involved bari sometimes ka o fana soto woka ke problem balati wala na akola tam bulu bake
ya fole no ko le interview do bije in BBC dami alon ko Gambian jamal bije kabir Masakunda na bayri mo jamal bije ye Masakunda ni ya overrate le wala ye sembo wara ndum bake akamunda interview ni do mo jamal ben jibe jikiri ko kabir BBC ye ni ka foy ko Gambia la Masakunda 6 months kabir wala 3 months kabir ngal na Masakunda ko Allah achievement mo munet mo jamal bije e ko kabiri dia mutanum BBC hani president of man kontan ko nyimu sorota.
Well, así que no asotale, barete, I mean, tenga men miranung, tenga wale for BBC. So, I mean, mo ya mirane amen fala wom, yalo, mo ya la je nyale. So, tenga je nyame wale nga fo wale nyama o BBC.
During your time, Kabake Minister of Information, ngaja GRTS mo jamal bije interest TV ni na memo national TV di puruka jibe bari program jamal bije mi alon ko ya initiate ka jiko TV ni ala autonomy memo ala transfambulo ni aba soto kanne kabiri boraje ila time and currently the TV ala current state compared to kabiri te bije ibalande we rate la nyan
ngamera TV iba try kan definitely iba try kan I mean yalong Gambia kutole molko Gambia kutole adung demokrasi le be kerim bankon ka so hani saindal fen jamale tuta me yalong ko nyanta kelale because iko nyanta kela public service broadcaster do wala mo mol bele nyanta kanya na television auto amanke ko abenu nyame wato ya jamela wato yatra I mean amu atondi mouthpiece lady for the ruling party because saying things change but hani saying dal fe jamale to ko me yalon ko nyanta change and
uselo dawo même mo UDP la nyaton ko just lokum fula comment ay TV nyanga ay 2 mila ko mo molle mi yalon ko e ka men kenu yaya jamela wato hanbi e ka wala ke ninja me event so e ka wala cover ni opposition ya so e be ka cover ko the same thing e be wala ke kam president Barrow na event so e ka wala cover opposition ya so e be ka cover fo e defana e be jia resi ka wala
ngaje ko positive changes keta je bari hani sa ngamen fo don fan jamale nyanta change la because yaje ko wati ya jam president Barrow ya la nyin weekend meeting also state house akamol kumandi kanaje state house kajele ikatra wo be cover apoko ya jamela wato fana wo de be kering adoni opposition la event also boko TV buka cover ba kedal wo wala nyanta change dal because niko public service broadcaster boko nyante bele kanyandi la mol bele nyanta ila access soto la television auto bari wo mantra unfortunately wo mantra caring bari changes keta je positive positive changes ketaje bari atuta jamali ta koma dal me alon ko nyanta kela
not holding water for the Minister of Information, current Minister of Information. I'm an executive member of the National People's Party and on GRS battle under directly. Could this not lead to conflict of interest in education wala kay ibuyitani roge program wala mi alon ko wala betar findila wa television?
Well, yalong as a minister, Kaverina Wato minister, I had no control over the editorial policy member GRTS. You know, I expect the current minister a blow mantra member Tamaka GRTS. Ngawale mira dal because wale nyanta kela. Yalong minister on political appointment. Inate decide purka ke also a member of the ruling party. That's fine with him. Although I would never have been a member of any political party, Manson Katrano, any political party too, because Tenga Namfanje as a technocrat and I was just going to do my work as a technocrat. But Inate I decided to be a member of a political party. I don't think anything is wrong in that. But the thing is,
but the actual sense, what I'm talking about is about conflict of interest.
Well,
meaning directly, the state broadcaster is under him.
Exactly, but he is directly also involved in the day-to-day running of the GRTS, like Natalie Atelem, Director General Tino. Then another a member of the ruling party. Maybe it's for conflict of interest, but here he is a policy man. He's in charge of the policy, but he's not in charge of the direct day-to-day running of the GRTS. So probably, the conflict of interest among CIJ back at the Maje, because Mamira Atele ba direct la ko GRTS nyanta nyine bondila nyanta wodole bondila wo mankela dokote as the minister of cabinet minister tenga wala jeewon ngaje wala nyama dal.
So akamunda akamunda nina nan hanibi membe denne kibaro walantuma kibar tala la ko wala banko nyin kan sante kabri man sakunda na anen sante ma ya itandi ko kibar tala jamal biji mi yalon ko man sakunda la mol ka boyika wala men yalon ko wala president barola party molde ka ko kila mi yalon ko fam ikama nyinya bake bar fam akamonde ke bulo chodi men wala president ko kuma kan sifal men fo kibar tala le ka fo imanti ling ibaya stala ani wasifal president barola wo utterance wala kuma kan sifal mi yalon ko aka wala ko ay mun track la impose on freedom of media.
Tonyalem president wala diamo anyanta wati nabe diamo la anyanta la implication o jibela dal ni ko ibe journalist ol criticize aboko ye symbole de modol la mela ila supportal dol pour si fereke or isi boy journalist ol kamore so wati dal president o nyaton ko abe ngomem fola dal anyanta la implication o jibela melon ko ninga nyim fo abe problem nati la doye bang o bas president o sembo soto bakele adu ala kango fanan ay sembo soto bankunka so ala ay ngomem fedal asi implication o soto so ngamira afanan bako karangolem dal to bele be karanna kabrim barobe na president yala among any experience in public service so aboko nyimbe fengo fenke dal aboko afana nyanta karanna woto kajibe ko nyinen takela waran nyine ma nyanne kela dal
bar kabri fa yitande ko eta mo multi yale mo technocrat tandi bela flaka to fanale man le flaka politician political party ma fo nyimma kuma kan woni aman silanda landi la tanyo in office ka wala place o mi yalon ka wala be at that time
hako ni obeke kan definitely I think they're comfortable dal as a technocrat and the minister responsible for information ninga mo president or maybe abe some comment ol kala melon ko nga fille ko ate abe problem on natila na journalism profession to they're comfortable la woto bari yalon ka fo me government collective responsibility so fendosi for warrant to fendosi ke as a minister as a cabinet minister ate dialema bari because collective responsibility for for any way tanyola dal option fulale soto either ya agree majority sonta men government to fana ini wo tanyola even na try man d'accord la waranto ye resign wo for blood run biye wala collective responsibility ita fola ko agree tanyin to bari because temang agree la so me fere kala ngalo banta nga fu ko tenin
before ila sakin janni ki fonyo de man sekunda kon initially ya fole ko ila fa resign na wala ila fe fonyo la ne la place mo nekata no fe la fe fonyo la
yalong coming for sometimes mo ministerity ka fendo mo melon ko man sekunda ye fendo ke melon ko ite as a minister inyantete console lale bari imete console inata tamandi so ni o keta dal wo nyongale keta dal fendin dole ketan melan ko tenga fille ko as minister jandi bobe kala nyantante console la bari man nan console so wala I mean den nga feel ne ko woto yente sideline so yenke ngende karala so ngaji be ko woto be men kala dal pareta no definitely ka resign bari nata kacha dal fengo nata inyanta correction o ke dal
okay akamunda ni watin kono yes fero ke la Facebook wall dami yalon ko ya fale ko esa fal kabir ya nyini ka ko ma amadiya nolde amu molde mi yalon ko afa akam pio muslim wala amu muslim bari yakule nakindi wala kala kuma ko mi yalon ko ay wala ko ase koroso non mune yemune jano ala kuma ko mi yalon ko ay wala fa kabir afa gitande kata mo pio muslim la
yalon esa fa nga respect bakele mo kuma bale mayala professional lom bakele bari yalon ngamira ika fo me gaf I mean fengo yalon ko isi fengo fono ten bari ala minimo nyat isa molsa so abako wala nyamada de a koita male ko ama wo min pour ka fo ko because ni ko ite mo pure muslim ne ama imanke amadiade ko abako molsa interpret no nyame ko to amadiyal manke pure muslim because jama bien dol be ngajo fundamentalist dol kije ka fo ko amadiyal manke pure muslim imanke muslim mode so nate atelaw diamo niya atondi fanya dal ibaje la ko asiwo min no wala bari ngalo ne esa fal abe nyamen dal maybe yalon abe ala interview ya ayake maninka kangolete ado ala maninka ngoma koy bake ngamera wo be ya contribute jere dal ama o min bari definitely ni ajibe nala ni ya interpret wo nyama asikeno ko amen amadiyal manke pio muslims adu ngamira mamira esa falbe o mutala ala hakilo to dal
bari ya fuji ko teke ko ala Kenya wala même ko num pa programme o nyinta waya yitande kamo molati mi yalo ala ra safa ko wala mosa bo moria ko wala kabirin abe o programme o nyinki ka what made you to believe that ala ra what
yala wo fanam problem di Gambia jam well amanke Gambia te Africa mu mo jama bije even intellectual fango superstitious tabake ka belief ta nying spiritual ko to bake adu tol bela kairo leti ninga fitno nati banko to wo problem abe tol bele we dun na fitino to so definitely ngal so wolem dal
baraka bake honorable Demba Ali Jaw mi yalan ko mo jamal ka ko man oncle dia baraka bake ma beta wala dabula na programme to nyame on the current reality show pour que kaja ko wala mi yalan ko wala be kiri atal men be jibero la ka fale ala baraka bake ala jef thanks tv jibe nyame kal wakilinde ka fale kali na programme ol jibe al kali se andum fana al kali like o nyama ala baraka bake fo arami sanala da mi yalan ko ni mo ko tan fana binaga kaja ko wala mi yalan ko wala be kiri alnal badi malik ibrahima jara ala baraka bake